This is what Houma looked like after Hurricane Ida's destruction. The aftermath of that crisis has triggered a new insurance crisis in Louisiana. Anitra King's home in Laplace was ruined during the storm.
Like, the first couple of months, I couldn't even talk about it.
When she looked for a new home, she found the prices unrealistic.
The homeowners and flood insurance is just as much as your mortgage or more.
She now lives in an apartment twice the price of her old mortgage.
So I don't know if I'll ever buy a home again.
Anitra isn't alone in this struggle. 63% of homeowners' insurance policies increased last year, according to the 2023 Louisiana Survey conducted by Dr. Michael Henderson.
I mean, this is something that affects every individual and every business in the state of Louisiana right now.
Worse still, 17% of insured homeowners say their policy was canceled last year, and 55% who searched for new coverage reported trouble finding it. Jennifer Richardson is a landlord and a real estate agent with Ladder and Blum. When her provider left the state, she had to get a new policy for her rental property, which was double her old rate.
I just had to take what I could get.
And this affects renters as well.
Now I have to tell my tenants, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to raise your rent because, my insurance is tripled. And it's just really hard for me to do that to people that are barely making ends meet.
Richardson also explained that high insurance rates have caught some of her clients off guard, causing them to back out of sales. Home Inspector Clayton Weeks says some homeowners who have paid off their mortgage may have to make a risky choice.
But I have heard them say they're just not going to get insurance on their home and just take that risk.
He thinks some regulation may be necessary.
They're pulling out of the insurance market right before the highest, their riskiest point of the season is. I don't think that should be legally allowed.
However, the state insurance commissioner-elect, Tim Temple, thinks harnessing the free market is the way to go.
We've got to work with the industry. You can't force it. You can't regulate it to death. I think the best consumer protection anybody can have is choice.
But choice may not be enough for some Louisianans. After Ida, Anna Priddy made a small claim because of a damaged fence. After that, her premium went up $800. So she switched from Geico to Progressive, only for Progressive to raise her rates by $800 the next year.
And I called and I thought, it shouldn't. There's no way. I've been a good customer. There's no problems at the house.
Temple says he will use his connections to improve the situation.
I work for you, the consumer, but I've got to work with the industry.
Clayton Weeks is unconvinced.
Any politician or elected official that tells you they're going to do something, if you take that at face value, then that's your fault.
Jackson Blackmon, Tiger TV Newsbeat.